Welcome to What the Phobia. I am your host, the creepy journalist.
Hey guys, welcome back. So, I can't remember what date it is that we're on. I think it's October 3rd. And I have been doing a lot of reading up and watching movies on different sorts of phobias. One phobia that caught my attention that I think we're going to touch on today is acousticophobia. That is basically the morbid fear of sounds, including your own voice. Now, I don't know about y'all. I don't think I'd be able to live with this. I shouldn't say that. I should say I don't think I would be able to have this phobia. This phobia is a little strange. It's on that side of strange phobias that you might come across in the internet. I've never met an acousticophobic, but that's a tough one. From the moment you're born, unless you're already deaf, your brain is stimulated by sounds. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I can imagine that if you have a severe case of this phobia, you might even go to some certain lengths of maybe wearing earplugs all day, getting a job where you're forced to have soundproof headphones on. But even then, do you live in a soundproof room? I've seen videos on soundproof rooms, and they have very sensitive microphones. You can still hear your own body in there. So does that scare you? I'm trying to understand maybe where this comes from. I couldn't really find too much info on where it could be rooted from. Maybe a childhood event. Maybe somebody scared the shit out of you with a blowhorn. I used to do that in high school. But I don't think I've ever caused someone to become an acousticophobe. Or maybe we're just wired differently. Maybe from birth, instead of sounds being pleasant, to a certain degree, not all sounds are pleasant. Like the screeching of chalk on a board or a fork on a plate. Ooh. Makes my teeth all sensitive. Maybe what happens to me when I hear those noises happens to acousticophobes all the time. From what I understand, it's not actual pain that people feel. It's just fear. They're afraid of sounds. That's a crazy one. Especially if you're born, right? Your mother's voice, to most of us, is very calming, very soothing. But if you're an acousticophobe, you don't want to hear that. Like, nah, mama, but shut up. I don't want to hear that. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't say that. But, yeah, tell me what your thoughts are on acousticophobia on this third day of 31 days of phobia. It's a strange one. If you know of anybody that is an acousticophobe, let them know that I want to know how they live their daily lives. Maybe some insight as to why they are the way, why they have that certain phobia. because they're not going to hear this podcast. Not many people do. So I'm pretty sure acousticophobes aren't going to be hearing this shit. But yeah, if you know of anybody that is maybe an acousticophobe and they don't know it, be like, hey man, everything that you hear scares the shit out of you. You know? Creepy was talking about it on his podcast the other day on YouTube. Maybe you got it. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist, right? I'm not going to diagnose nobody. But yeah, I've never met one. I'm wondering if maybe this is a made-up fear, a made-up phobia. You know, and it just caught attention. Because there's another phobia. I can't pronounce it because it's long as hell, but it's the fear of long words. Hippo, monstral, some phobia. And that one was made up. That one, someone brought it up in a comic book and someone just ran with it. But yeah, acousticophobia. If you know of anybody that suffers from that, let me know. I'm going to do a little more digging to see what's up with that, because this is an interesting one. All right. I'll see you guys for day 4 of 31 Days of Phobia.